Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. I am back on YouTube. You think, Jay, you're crazy. What it is, I did say I was leaving YouTube, and but only if I got invited to do academic debates. And I got an invitation from a group of atheists who want to do some academic debates. So because there are these atheists who have indicated or invited me to have academic debates, I hope that they get back in touch with me and we'll be able to do something maybe after Christmas. So I really appreciate that. I am making a series of videos on the top 100 intellectuals, but that will be on private. But I wanted to make a video because it gets on my nose, this kind of behaviour by these top atheists who think they are these perfect atheists, you know, and it just does me head in, really. And I'm just going to get you this. I mentioned on one of my videos about dprjones and negation of P, and just trying to find it. Sorry folks, I'll get it. Here it is. So I mentioned that he had contacted me and asked me about neuroscience, and I was talking about myself a bit. I told him a bit about my life. I told him a little bit about me, my background, etc. Just a little bit. And I didn't know at the time, but negation of P apparently was recording or looking at what was being said, and looking at some of the names and scholars that I was mentioning to check whether what I was saying was correct or not. And this was a gross breach of trust on dprjones' behalf. And then he has the cheek to go on his channel, on Live Life's channel, and calls me a retard and whatever, you know, and just completely misrepresenting me, really. And I want to leave. Here it is. I wanted to leave YouTube because I don't want to get involved in this tit for tat kind of mentality, and I just want to get on. I just want to have academic debates, and I want to get on in reading books and sharing books that I've read. That's what I wanted to do, and I hope to get on and do that. I don't really want to be getting involved with these hardcore atheists, but I have to do this because this guy, I believe that he's got something about him. I believe his thing, but he can't get away. You know, he's got some decency, but he can't get away with the double standards that he plays and the dishonesty. It's no good you, Mr. Jones, trying to show dishonesty, show Christians that they're dishonest when you're not being honest. Okay, you rang me on Skype, you contacted him on Skype and talked to me on Skype, and I had the impression that I was talking to you. I didn't realise that that other people were listening in and recording the information. That is a breach of trust, and I told you private things about me, okay? And you should not have let anybody else listen in. That is a breach of trust. Now this has not just happened with you, it happened with Making Explicit over a number of months. I talked with him in private and he went and published a load of stuff of our private conversation out of context. He didn't publish everything. How can you over months? But he went and published stuff of me, private information about me, okay, out of context as well. Other atheists have done the same. And every time they come, they talk to me, they pretend to be my friend, they pretend to want to be asking about certain things, and I think it's that thing that they want to talk about, but they've got other ulterior agendas and motives. And you rang me, Mr. Jones, and you asked me about neuroscience, and that's what I thought you wanted to know. I did not know that you were trying to entrap me, and I think that is a breach of trust on your part. So you can't go around, Mr. Jones, trying to expose other people and their hypocrisy when you're being a hypocrite, alright? So you're the one who's being a hypocrite. So I would suggest to you to drop this kind of nonsense and start having academic debates. Get me on and let me have some academic debates with some of your boys, okay? And stop this kind of tit-for-tat nonsense, okay? And you, Negation of P, and you Live Life, you need to grow up as well, okay? But don't try and be hypocritical as if you're exposing Christian theologians and apologists, when in reality all you're doing is making yourself look an idiot, because you are not conducting yourself in a trustful manner. When you Skype people to talk to them and show some trust, and don't break their trust, okay? It's as simple as that.